1,000 Food family. We are eating Panforte di Siena.
That's right, Miles. What's a Panforte di Siena?
It's a cake, I think.
Yes, it's a holiday cake. And for those who don't know, we are eating our way through this book, 1,000 Foods to Eat Before You Die. And today, a strong medieval bread for the holidays, Panforte di Siena. Miles, and what about all these ingredients we got? We got
honey.
Almonds. You're right. We got honey and walnuts and almonds and cocoa powder and dried figs and hazelnuts and a mixed spice
Chocolate.
and cinnamon.
I thought this was chocolate.
Let's get to chopping those almonds. All right, so Miles is gonna chop up some almonds, and I remember doing it with one of these little machines when I was his age, with my mom and his grandma. Maybe turn it the other way. It's a good way to just chop up those nuts. Is that fun?
I'm gonna do more.
Fill it up. All right, that's good. Just grind those gears. All right, Elliot wanted a little chance as well to do a little grind.
I believe it's, or should we do more?
Now, Miles, the almonds, or these are hazelnuts, or in Oregon, we call them the filbert. We are going to roast those, and by roasting them, then we can do a fun trick to take the skin off. So we're going to roast those at about 400 degrees for 10 minutes. All right, those have been roasting for 10 minutes, and now Nicole's got the trick.
Well, I don't know. We'll see if it works. I think I did this once before. We'd have to look back at our history. But we want them to be, yeah, so this is going to take a little while, but we want to get as much of the brown skin off as we can.
Hey, looks like it's doing a good
It's
job.
working pretty well. Some of them are a bit stubborn, and I'm not sure how long I want to go, but yeah, I've been doing it kind of like this. Just rolling them was just getting them all over the counter.
And with those peeled, Elliot is back on the grind. A little harder when they're round, huh?
Yeah, because they don't want to go into the holes.
Alright, well, we've got all of our ingredients finally ready.
Almonds, walnuts, and hazelnuts. Put that in here.
In order?
And just put it all in a bowl.
Walnuts.
Mm-hmm. This is very strange. This is like, I don't see how this is gonna make a cake with all these nuts. It's so much. Like this. Mm-hmm. I'm wondering if the measurements were off. Okay, that's cool. Okay, add the figs. Yep. And the candied fruit.
Can I just put all of
You
it?
can open them. So it said we needed 150 grams each of these things. Try one. What is it? Kind of sour. Okay. This is the lime. We got lime and orange. Okay. Why is that? That's weird. That one was like a lot more moist. Okay. Add the figs and the candied. Okay. Sprinkle half the cinnamon and spices. I don't know either. Okay. About half the cinnamon.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just eyeballing it, but I think that'll be good. Cocoa. You want to add the cocoa?
Put all of it?
Sprinkle it down.
All of
Yep.
it?
Yep. And the spice mixture. That was the mace and the.
Uh-oh.
What? Oh, that'll be okay. The mace and the white pepper and the coriander. Yeah, Miles and I are wondering how this is going to make a cake. It doesn't look like any batter I've ever seen.
All right, what do you got going here?
This is interesting. Well, we sourced some wafer paper, which wasn't what I thought we were going to be getting, but it seems to be the right thing. So this is my springform pan, and just to make it as pretty as possible, we're going to just do 2 halves. This will be on the bottom of the pan actually, so it probably doesn't matter what it looks like that much, huh?
Give that pan a nice buttering so that the paper will stick.
This is definitely a first using this kind of wafer paper. And wasn't that really easy to find the exact right thing? Certainly we couldn't find it locally. Okay, so we're gonna put the sugar in here. Powdered sugar? Yeah. Okay. Miles said, it's fine. You know about this, Miles?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we did more than the recipe said.
Okay.
Secret.
Quickly.
All right, you think that's done?
I think we're gonna call this done. This molten lava. We're gonna pour it over all our goodies. It almost looks like it's butter, like a caramel sauce that has butter in it, but it's only the honey and that powdered sugar. I'm gonna leave this there for now. And I'm gonna try to, it's gonna be hard to get everything incorporated.
All right, we've got this incorporated, but we just kind of feel that maybe this is a little too dry. So we're gonna just make up a little more honey mixture to just get a little more coating. Right. I think we got our mixture down.
Yeah, that was much better. It's pretty unwieldy, isn't it?
I think you just put a little in there at a time.
I know, but I can't. It's not coming off the spoon. Okay. I just couldn't pick it up with one hand when it was so full. All right. Oh, I can smell that cinnamon and all those spices. You know, that was a lot of spices. But you said you took a little taste?
Oh yeah, it tasted pretty good.
Nice. All right, before I flatten it, I'm just gonna try to get as much as I can before this starts to get too sticky to work with.
Sticky fingers. You're the helper, you're gonna eat the spoon.
Yum.
Pretty good? Wow, that looks pretty amazing.
Yeah. I'm trying to make it flat, but
You don't have a lot of time. It turns into a brick of concrete. All right, that is going in the oven at 300 degrees for 10 minutes.
30 minutes.
30 minutes, you're right. We're gonna pull it out, take a look.
It smells toasty, spicy. Yeah.
All right.
Sizzling a little bit if you listen closely.
I'm gonna let that cool down.
Ready. Voila! It is done. It's been sitting, waiting, awaiting. We were wondering if we were going to try to take it off of the springform pan mold.
In the
And I think
video
we'll
to
just-
watch, they covered the bottom too.
They took it off.
Yeah, and they covered the bottom with it.
I think they
I'm
just
not
covered
feeling
the
very
sides.
confident about taking it off the round, so I might just leave it there and cut it on there when we're ready. But we have the reserved cinnamon.
powdered sugar too.
And powdered sugar. And gonna give it a nice dusting here. If you don't have a small sifter or shaker, I found that these tea steeping contraptions work really well for this.
And then also in the videos, they like rub their hand on it, so it's not just powder.
Really?
Yeah, they went like. They
No, I'm sure your hands are
rubbed it
clean.
in.
I don't think I want your hands on it right now.
I don't think we need to rub it.
That's what they did in the videos. They rubbed it in. So it wasn't just a powdered mess. It was nice and neat. It kind of looked like Tyrone.
Mm.
All right, looks amazing, guys.
Does look good. It smells good. We can all smell the cinnamon. I'm not sure how it's gonna cut, to be fair.
Still think we should have.
Pretty dense.
Whoa, powdered sugar.
Miles has got his Grinch robe on. It is a holiday
he is a
cake
Grinch.
after all.
Because he is a Grinch.
That's not kind.
How big do you want it? Like skinny like this?
Sure.
This is probably still a pretty large piece for how much is in here. I probably should have cut it all the way down, but we want to just take this little slice out. Trying to make sure I got.
I'll hold this down so it doesn't make that. It's really wiggly. But
What is it like?
My wiggly tooth. It's really wiggly, but it won't come out. But it finally came out.
Okay, I'm getting sweaty trying to do this. I'm getting so nervous.
All right, you got it. So let's see the side here. Oh, that looks pretty good.
The videos, it kind of, to me, because it was smeared, it was like white on the top. And that kind of looked like
You
Tyrone.
can see the wafer paper is there.
Can I see it?
Turn it over again.
That was the
Yeah.
seam, remember, in the middle.
That's probably why it didn't.
I mean, it doesn't look like a cake to me, but it's...
It is! I want to have the first
All right, now we're gonna try it.
Yep, I'm trying it first.
You can all try it. Doesn't matter.
It's a bit sour. No, it's not. I'm a super taster. No, it is. Yeah, it's kind of sour from the cinnamon and spicy for some reason. Cinnamon? Other than that, you just taste the honey and nuts, but there's that like spicy kick into it. But yeah, it's
put a lot
good.
of spices in there.
It's a little sour because of these like candy fruits that we got to put on our top.
Yeah, that was lemon and lime in there. Lemon and lime
No.
and pepper.
Lemon,
Oh,
it was
lime
lime.
and orange.
Yeah, lemon orange.
Pepper and that mace that we had to track down.
What do you think, Colin?
I think it's pretty good. I can't really taste the powdered sugar or cinnamon. Really nutty. And I could definitely taste the honey. And I don't know why it's a little sour, but it's kind of chewy with all those candy things.
Mm-hmm.
It's like crunchy, chewy. It's kind of weird. But I think it's good. One that has more powdered sugar. Yeah.
You want to get nuts? Let's get nuts.
What's that from?
Batman.
All right, I'll try a little sliver. I'm trying to think of how we should store this.
Oh, Italy, what a great holiday dessert. That is so delicious. I love the sweetness of the honey, and I love the crunchy textures of the nuts. But what really makes this dish amazing are those spices, the pepper and the mace. It just gives it a little bit of a burn, and it's kind of weird. It just is so really, really tasty. The sweet and spicy and nutty all together. Go.
Well, I did not really know what I was going to feel about this. I wasn't sure if I was going to like it with all of the candy peel. Just wasn't sure how the flavors were going to come together. But I am pleasantly surprised. I think that I would echo what Jason said. We really did need to add that extra little half batch of the honey mixture to keep it all holding together, but I could see how that would be a really good after dinner, kind of end of a meal treat, or a tea time kind of thing with coffee or a glass of wine. That's pretty special.
So we were reading some comments, and we had someone on our comments say that Elliot may be a super taster. We need to test that out here soon.
Too sensitive to all the flavors.
I have more taste buds than you guys. I have bigger taste buds than you.
Scully B in the comments.
Thank you for sharing that.
Well, this recipe made a ton of this stuff. We might have to cut this into squares and share it with some friends and neighbors. That's great. What a holiday surprise. Love it. You guys have any final thoughts?
Like I said, I think there's this really flavor blasting of spice, and I don't like spice, so I mean it's fine, but I don't exactly love it.
Miles?
Good.
Good.
It's very nutty and it's very good, and I would have it 100 more times.
All right, 100 more times. Talon, any final thoughts?
Yeah, I thought it would be more like a slice cake, but I can see why it isn't, because I mean, it's okay. It wasn't what I was expecting. Really nutty. And the honey, you could taste a lot of that. And overall, I think it's pretty good. I can't really taste the powdered sugar or cinnamon at all. All I could taste is just the candied stuff and the nuts.
Yeah, I think you mentioned the honey again. I think it kind of reminds me a little bit of like hot honey when you get hot honey chicken or hot honey things. That spicy burn with the honey. I think it's really
The
good.
reason that Talon can't really taste the cinnamon sugar and the powdered sugar and stuff is because he's not a super taster.
Oh my goodness, we're gonna hear the end of Super
The
Taster.
spice lingers though, because it doesn't, to me it didn't hit me right out front when I was tasting it, but after it's like still on the tongue, that peppery taste. Yeah, it was interesting. The wafer paper seemed to work. You know, I wasn't really sure on it as we were putting it together, but success.
All right, so that's the end. Panforte di Siena. Thanks for watching, everybody. We appreciate all the comments. We love you guys from around the world. Please, if you are new to our channel, like or subscribe.
Subscribe if you think I'm a super taster.
Oh my gosh. All right.
Subscribe. Watch, you're gonna
If
see
you
a
think
video of me passing the super taster test, and then I'm gonna use that more often.
All right. Everyone say goodbye.
Bye. You can watch. Oh yeah, what was it called? Our least watched video. It only has 24
Oh,
views.
yeah.
It's all of little baby Miles.
Baby Miles bacon brioche bread. He wants everyone to watch it. It's our least watched video. All right. See you later.
Bye.